Get rugby updates directly to your inbox plus subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Could not subscribe. Try again later. Invalid email. Wales got out of jail thanks to that scrum farce at the end. But they should never have been in the position because the chance was there to put the game to bed in the first half. What would have been Hallam Amos' second try was disallowed by the TMO. But the decision to turn down kickable penalties riled me. It's much better to get points on the scoreboard earlier in the game than be hanging on at the end, because kicks at goal have been passed up. I was disappointed with Georgia in the first half because I had expected them to come out with all guns blazing. All the hype which had accompanied them seemed to have been over the top because they looked like a Tier 2 nation up against superior Tier 1 opponents. Georgia couldn't get their game plan going, struggled with the tempo of the game. Their driving line-out didn't make much ground, and their scrum wasn't as effective as some were predicting. At that stage it looked like Wales would emerge comfortable winners. But that changed in the second half. Wales seemed to lose composure and were dragged into a dogfight. Georgia got on top of the scrum and a dreary match culminated in Tomas Francis being sin-binned. He could have gone just before for a scrummaging offence but was ironically yellow-carded for entering a ruck illegally from the side. Wales were victims of French gamesmanship in the scrum in the Six Nations last March, and you have to ask why Leon Brown or Nicky Smith were deemed unfit to return to the fray after appearing to have earlier been substituted on tactical grounds. Coach Warren Gatland claimed both were suffering from muscle problems, but I felt for Georgia because they were punished for having a superior scrum. There should be a rule in this type of case which would allow the victims to say to the referee they want the offending front rower to stay on and be able to nominate another opposition player to serve the sin-binning. So there could be scrums. From what we had seen, it appeared likely Georgia would either score from the scrum or be awarded a penalty try, which would have earned them a draw. But French referee Mathieu Reynal ruled any remaining scrums would be uncontested on safety grounds, which removed Georgia's major weapon at a stroke as Wales hung on. But goodness knows how long it's been since they won an autumn series match against Tier 2 opposition by more than 10 points. Wales will have to take any chance that comes their way against New Zealand next Saturday because the All Blacks won't be taking it lightly. They'll want to get their own back on Gatland in the wake of his Lions drawing their test series with them a few months ago. So expect some fireworks. It will be a radically different Wales team to that which faced Georgia, but whoever Gatland picks, they're going to have to pull their finger out to have any chance of competing with Steve Hansen's World Cup holders.